Let's have a look at doors and windows in the next few tutorials. Let's look at doors first. Now, to do this demonstration, what I might do is just put a partition wall, or one or two partition walls in. So I've picked just a partition wall, an internal wall, 270 high. I'm building the external wall in double brickwork, or cavity brickwork, and so I've picked a 110 brick wall for my partition. Oh, and by the way, I should, why don't we make it all, what was it, internal wall paint. There we go, internal, let's make it all. I always lose these materials. There it is. So I'm just going to click on the edge of the wall, hold the shift key, and let's click again over here, and a double click finishes it off. And you notice that ArchiCAD will automatically clean up materials that are the same, so it automatically intersects those walls. Now we're looking at doors. The door tool is this one over here, and CAD image also does doors, but we'll mainly concentrate on the ArchiCAD doors. So it has an interface with quite a number of different aspects of doors, so we can define a whole lot of characteristics about doors. Each one of these normally has two settings, something to do with the size, something to do with the pen weights and the materials that you're using. So I've chosen Hinge Doors in the ArchiCAD 16 library, Hinge Doors, flat top Hinge Doors, and I've picked this one here, door 16. It defaults to a door like this one. So if I don't want a glazed door, I can go through to door leaf, and you can choose from a number of different types of doors, and even a no door, and you can go through and choose the sort of door. So if you wanted a solid door, I could pick something like that. But each one of these parts of the dialog box controls certain aspects. For example, the frame. Yep. That's a good little button here, because I'll show you how this works when I put a door in. So I can say OK, and you'll notice that you can either put a door in from the center or from the side. So let's show you one from the center. So I'll click over here and click that point. So it's put it to the center of where the cursor clicked the wall. The eyeball is asking me which side do I want the door swing, and not only which side does it swing, but if I click on this side, the door will swing this way. If I click on this side, the door will swing that way. So I'll click on this side, and you can see how the door has swung this way, and it has created the frame the same size as the thickness of the wall. So if I was to put one over here, for example, remember I'm in center placement, it'll place it there, and swing it this way. You notice the frame is the same thickness as the wall, which not always is the case. So for example, in a steel door frame, that might be the case, but other door frames are not. Let's have a look at the side placement. So when I place a door from the side, I click a point and it has placed it from the side. A double eyeball asks me, do I want it to be on this side of the point I clicked or this side of the point I clicked? So if I click this side and then click the eyeball on the side that I want the door swing on. Okay. And we can drag doors then around and place them where we want them to go. Okay. So that's doors. I suggest what you do is spend a bit of time running through, and it will, first time you play with this with these dialog boxes, they can take a bit of time. I will talk about favourites later on at some point. Favourites are where you can set up a whole lot of doors that you like, create favourites out of them, and then you don't have to go to the trouble of going through every one of these things to pick a door. Okay, but I will show you how to do that later on. It's great to speed up your work. By the way, casings are what we call architraves here, so you can go through and specify the size of your architraves and the materials and the hatching. So there's a whole lot of things. It's best to just spend a bit of time playing with those and just getting familiar with it.